What's going on, everyone? It's Chad here. If you already don't know, I actually just started doing an online marketing business. I've been blogging every day, which is kind of cool. I've never done it before, never been affiliated with internet or computer stuff before, but I learn every single day now, and I learn something new, and it's awesome. Now, the other day on my Facebook page, I posted a blog and I just asked a question to, all my friends, like, hey, what should I blog about? One of my buddies came by and he told me to blog about life on the ups and downs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe my story and how I got here today. Let's see. Growing up, being a teenager, I was always handed things to. Never had a job really. I don't know. I got around to about, 18, 19 years old, and I decided, hey, I need to start working. No one's gonna. I'm gonna go to find a good job. I'm not gonna have a resume for anything or nothing like that. So I, started working at little jobs here and there. Like Target, carpet cleaning business, whatever. I found little jobs. I was living at my dad's at the time, and then finally I came across a couple of my buddies. They were electricians. They were wiring up track homes, and I was like, hey, can I help? I'm here to help. I got really nothing to do. I want to work. So I ended up becoming an electrician. I don't remember when it was. I think it was like 2003, 2004, around there sometime. Anyway, so here I am. I'm learning the trade. I'm moving on to other businesses. I'm learning more and more. Eventually, I'm on my own, just me and my buddy. We're partners. We're going through all the steps. We're finally on our own now. And we go from company to company together. We find this, really good company. We started making really, really good money. Everything was great, right? Me and my girlfriend Lisa, we've been together for almost 11 years in December. But anyways, we finally bought our own house together. I think we're 24, 25-ish, maybe 23, 24, I don't know. Anyways, we bought our own house. Everything was going great. I had a job. She had a job. We just bought our house. Everything was awesome. Then all of a sudden we found out, we got the big news that she was pregnant, about to have a little baby boy. By the way, his name is Cameron. He is now 5 years old. So everything was falling into place for us. Cameron was born. Everything was great. Still working, living the dream. Had 2 dirt bikes, had a little 50 dirt bike, had a street bike, had this house. We're in our mid-20s. Everything is awesome. Brand new son. Everything is great. And then all of a sudden, we get the call that basically the whole world got laid off. And I was one of those people. Lost my job, was laid off for over a year, couldn't pay the bills. We could basically only pay, your basic bills, food on the table. We couldn't pay rent. We were coming into the foreclosure steps of our house. Everything was bad. We were falling into frantic, didn't know what to do. So we found out that we found this lawyer, to try and save our house. He said he could save our house, this and that. So we gave him about $4,000, expecting for him to save our house. Well, come to find out, he didn't do the proper paperwork, basically took our $4,000. We still lost our house. Everything is gone. Had to get rid of my dirt bikes, my street bikes. I had a Harley Davidson F-150 truck, gone. Bank came and took it. I actually got another truck, Chevy Silverado, which, I kept that. It was basically the only thing I had was a Chevy Silverado. We were moving out. My mom said that we could come live with her, and she lives in Hermosa Beach. So we packed all our stuff that we had in our house, put it in storage, and moved to Hermosa Beach. which is great because that's what our dream was to be at the beach. But unfortunate, we had to lose pretty much everything to be at the beach. So here we are now. We live at the beach. We actually live on the first floor of my mom's house. Everything was okay, I guess. Still laid off, collecting unemployment. But unemployment was only paying the bills. We weren't really doing too much. Still haven't had a job. It's been a few years now. And, things kind of got a little rough at my mom's house, so we actually had to move out. We found a spot, a little apartment, just 2-bedroom apartment for the 3 of us, me, Lisa, and Cameron. And at this time, I think Cameron is about, 3, maybe 2.5. So my unemployment runs out. And here we are thinking like life couldn't get any worse, and it's happening right now. So I did what I had to do. I found any kind of job, and thankfully Costco was hiring. I got a job at Costco. Everything is doing good. I mean, I had to ride my bike to work. I had to catch the bus to work. At this time, my Chevy Silverado had actually got repossessed, so I had no car. We had one car, and that was Lisa's car, and she needed it for work. So here I am, got no car, but I just got a job at Costco, and I rode my bike every day to work. Did what I had to do. Everything, and then something happened with our landlord. As if things were getting a little bit better, working at Costco, we got a second income coming in. Our landlord comes to us and is just telling us that we can't have dogs. We've lived there for 3 to 4 months, had our dog, never said nothing, and then out of the blue he says we can't have dogs. Now I have nowhere to put my dog, and he gave us a 3-day notice saying we need to get rid of the dog or move out. So what I did is I took my dog that I've had for 12, 11 years and put him in an animal shelter, basically, because we needed a place to go. So Lisa didn't like that too much, and she joined this rental place that helps us find rentals out here, and we found a place, actually a 2-bedroom apartment that was on the beach. So we found this place. We went and got my dog, I think in like 3 or 4 days. We picked him up out of the animal shelter. Probably saved his life, because no one's going to take this old pit bull and save his life. So we went and picked him up. We moved out. We moved down by the beach. I mean, we're literally like a block away from the beach. We walk out down our stairs, walk across the street, and we're in the sand. Which is awesome. Still working at Costco. Everything's good. Been there for about a year. Everything's good. I still haven't got a car yet. I'm still riding my bike, taking the bus to work, which kind of sucks, but I'm doing what I have to do. Things are kind of looking up. Then we go to a car dealership, the Ford dealership. We find a car that we can afford, and we get a second car. So now everything is looking pretty good now. I got a second car. I don't have to ride my bike. And it's actually a beach cruiser, by the way. So I'm taking this beach cruiser every day to work, climbing up hills and all that, exhausting myself, but oh well. So now I got the second car. Everything's good. Still working at Costco. Everything's fine. Next thing you know, my old job calls me up doing electrical work. Like, hey, you ready to come to work? And I'm like, yeah. I'm about to basically double my income. Cameron's getting ready to start kindergarten. We have this wedding that we have to go to that we didn't even really know how we were going to afford to get out there. But, I'm like, cool. So I took my old job back, said farewell to Costco. Awesome. Doubled my income. Everything's going good. We started doing things, going to Disneyland, went to this wedding with no kind of worries about income, paying for Cameron to go to school, go to daycare, putting him in basketball, putting him in baseball. Everything's doing fine. I get on this prevailing wage job actually down the street from where we live, making a lot of money. Basically, everything is looking up for us. We're getting out of the rut. Everything's good. And then come to find out, my journeyman license expired. And when you're on a prevailing wage job, you either have to be an apprentice or you have to be journeyman certified. So I had to basically be booted off the job because I didn't have any of those. So here I am, out of a job again, don't know what to do, but have to figure out a way. I took my journeyman test back in December, and I actually got laid off back in December of 2012. I took my journeyman exam, I failed it, didn't know what to do. We thought life was over, because when you fail your test, you have to wait 2 months before you can take it again. So here we are, like just getting by unemployment once again. Lisa's working. We're barely getting by. We're paying the bills, but we can't do what we want to do. So, couple months, go down the road. I get ready to take my journeyman license again. I could take it, but I have no money to take it. We can only provide for the normal bills. So I actually start working with my neighbor for cash. Cleaning cars, washing, detailing cars, just so I could save up. I saved up with that cash, and I actually went and took my exam. Actually, what happened was, I think the day or two before I took my exam for my journeyman license, I was playing basketball, tried to do a quick cut, in the game, and my knee just collapsed. It basically blew out. Couldn't walk, nothing, sitting on the couch. But, a few days later after that, went and passed my license. Bam, got my license. So that's a good thing. But now I can't even walk. I can't even go to work. I basically couldn't even stand. I was sitting on the couch. A month goes by trying to heal my knee. A month goes by, and finally getting ready to walk, this and that. I'm trying to go back to work, call up my old company, and they say, like they have no work right now. So I really don't know what to do. I go and take this other class, this RSO class, so I can work in the refineries, because a buddy of mine I used to work with was like, yeah, get this card, I could get you a job. Cool. So I did what I had to do, passed that class, called my buddy, couldn't get work there. So here I am, like unemployment's getting ready to run out, don't know what to do. Things are looking disastrous, like a couple of bills, like we have to kind of just let slide by because we can't pay them. So yeah, like eventually just sitting around, looking for work, unemployment runs out. I go on this interview, for the federal extension. They say, yeah, I qualify for it, which is awesome, but they're going to lower it like 20%. So now I was barely getting by on the unemployment I was getting before, and here we are getting 20% less. So now it's like some bills aren't getting paid for. Don't even know what to do. But, I'm calling my old company, trying to get back to work, telling them I got my license back, I'm ready, I'll do whatever I can. And they're just telling me like, yeah, I'll keep you in mind, this and that. I've just fallen into this hole, like I don't know what to do. I'm basically stuck. I'm sitting on the couch, don't know where to start at. My son's out of school, all his friends are going to camps, but he's got to sit at home with me. So I'm basically stay-at-home dad, which is awesome. Like I get to be with my son every day. We get to go to the beach every day and kind of get to hang out. But at the same time, like I'm disgusted with myself because I can't pull my half end of the income, which probably at times, like me feeling disgusted, I probably took it out on Cameron. That's my son's name. Probably took it out on him a couple times when I should just be enjoying life, that I get to hang out with my son every single day, and I can't do it. So, I come around to, my mom and my stepdad, like they're online marketers, they have this fantastic business right now. They joined up with another business. They actually just went on a retreat in Denver with this company, and they came back, showed us videos and pictures of just basically millionaires or people that are earning like $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month. Some of them were making like $100,000 a month. And all these people are just living the dream, and they work from home. They're basically doing what I'm doing with my son every day, but they have an income. So I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be a part of that. So I joined up with this company, and and just started following footsteps. I know everyone thinks like internet is a scam and this and that, blah blah blah. I'm kind of hesitant about it, but you know what? I got living proof in my family making money, so I know it's not a scam. And it's a step-by-step process. They give you videos every day of what you need to do, and things will just happen. And right now I am in the steps of the mindset. Like my mindset was like so just drop dead, didn't know what to do, to where every single day I have these steps to get my mind right. I have homework that I need to do, and I just told myself, like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. So every single day that I joined up with this business is I've been doing my homework. I've been getting my mind right. I've been thinking positive. I've been listening to positive videos, audios, just everything. And right now, like my mindset it's amazing. Like Lisa, like her mindset is just going down the gutter because she's looking at the bills, and we got to pass up like rent, or if we get the rent money, we got to pass up our cars. And so, actually this morning we just had breakfast, and she's basically feeling like how I was feeling. And here I am at this high level, and she's just down there. And all I could tell her is, you got to think positive. You got to know everything is going to be right. Like, I believe everything is going to be right. Like, you need to believe it. She was just having a hard time believing it, so here I am believing everything is going to be great. We're going to get the house of our dreams. We're going to be financially free and this and that. And as soon as we leave breakfast, we go and we have a garage sale with our neighbor, and bam, we make $400. And I told Lisa, like, see, there you go. Like, just think positive. Things are coming our way. And now, we could pay for our car. We could put groceries on the table, and that's just one step closer. So I'm going to leave this video as a positive note, like, just, if you're not, whenever you have doubt in life, just find something positive, find an audio, find a video, whatever. Just believe that everything's going to be okay, and it will.